few months ago, there was a poster released regarding a new special called Miraculous World Paris Tales of Shadybug and Noir. I myself, along with a lot of other people, actually thought this was fake when we first saw it. The poster just honestly looks super fan-made, but turns out it's not, which is honestly still kind of weird to me. Anyway, a few weeks later they ended up releasing a synopsis for these episodes along with an actual trailer, which is what I wanted to talk about in this video. Starting off with the trailer, it begins with Ladybug coming down what I think is the elevator that leads from the house to the basement in the Agreste mansion. She then lands on the bridge that in the normal world leads up to Emily's coffin, or whatever you want to call it. Noir also lands on this bridge as well, and if you guys cannot tell already, this is not actually Ladybug and Noir, but we're going to talk about that a little more in depth later. It then pans to a one scared Nino in front of them holding honestly what looks like a toy gun. The next clip is of this portal of some kind. We see the not Ladybug step through it. She has something in her hand and it honestly kind of looks like a bigger version of Markov. Another thing I will mention is that this portal is opening up in Marinette's room. The next little clip is of Adrien in his room looking pretty sad and almost concerned while looking at his ring. He also cups his hands together, so definitely something's going on with him being Noir, but I'm not entirely sure what yet. We see Marinette and Alia in her room. They hug each other, and then we have this scene where the portal thing that I was talking about earlier first shows up. Now, something that I do want to mention though is that this portal is actually opened up from Alia. You can see her sitting on the ground with her hands on her head before she becomes like this glowing ball and then turns into the portal, which totally makes sense as to why Alia was actually at the very top of this portal. We also see yet again not Ladybug walk towards the portal, this time aimed at her face instead of her feet. We obviously never see her face, but from this we can pick out a few different details about what she looks like. For example, she has space buns. The roof of Marinette's house is then blown off, and then we see Marinette being saved by someone. That someone being who I could only assume is Gabriel. We then see a clip where he is going to akumatize Alia, but not just any Alia. It's the Alia from their world, and that is how the trailer ends. Now, like I mentioned earlier, there was also a synopsis that was released for this episode, and it says, "Miraculous holders from another world appear in Paris. They are from a parallel universe where everything is reversed. The holders of Ladybug and Noir, Shadybug and Noir, are the villains, and the butterfly holder, Hesperia, I think that's how you pronounce it, is a superhero. Ladybug and Noir have to help Hesperia fight off the attacks of their evil doubles and prevent them from taking the Miraculous. Can our heroes also help Hesperia turn Shadybug and Noir into better people?" So yes, that's right. The not Ladybug and not Noir are actually Shadybug and Noir. They are the villains in a parallel universe, which is honestly so super exciting. But like I mentioned earlier, we have no idea what they actually look like. We were not shown pictures of what any of the heroes look like. However, there is a fan edit depiction of what she'll look like, which I think is honestly pretty accurate, but just so you guys know, this isn't real. As for Noir and Hesperia, we actually have no idea what they look like. I don't even think people have made depictions of what they think they'll look like. At least I haven't honestly seen anything like that floating around the internet. And speaking of suits, from what we have seen of all of their suits, I honestly am so in love with them. I think Noir will be my favorite. It looks so good. And I just have to say, for Gabriel or Hawkmoth or Hesperia or whoever he is, I'm so happy that he has hair. My favorite Hawkmoth look ever was the one at the very beginning of season 5 when he was using all the Miraculous, because he had hair. He looked so much better with hair. So really super glad that they added that back in. Now, while on the topic of this special, there is something that I wanted to mention, and it's that this is not related to season 6. Just like how the New York special, the Shanghai special, and even the Christmas special aren't directly related to the show. What happened at the end of season 5 with the whole blue lightning glowing thing has nothing to do with this special. Anyway, I'm honestly so excited for this episode. I'm so curious to find out everything. Like, there's just so many mysteries about this special, and I'm counting down the days till we get it. I've always wondered what it would be like to see Ladybug and Cat Noir's power be used for evil, and then what it would be like for the Butterfly Miraculous to be used for good. This special is definitely going to be a super fun one to watch.